cases of destroying people's livelihoods, some people will say, if you support that person by giving them a job, I won't support you. So companies often fire people just to like protect themselves. Is it fair to be doing that to someone's life? Because you kind of like eliminate their ability to like pay their bills, live for themselves.
To be honest, I feel like what happens is there's a lot of opinions out there and people are formulating based off of their own perception. They may not even know who you are or what you do, but just speak off the bat that if, like, for example, you go on Yelp and you see like 3 bad restaurant reviews, you're probably not going to go to that restaurant, right? Like that has an effect on how people perceive you, whether they know you or not. Like I've been a victim of online, like having a video posted of me and it made me look like I was a really bad person. On the flip side, it was the editing and someone was painting me to be that person that I wasn't. And I was getting a lot of negative things and whatever else, right? And so I've been on that side where people wanted to like say cancel her, but it's like, you guys don't even know me. You only saw one glimpse of a situation that was turned around to feed you a certain narrative. And now you want to cancel me because of that? Right? So I think it's not fair at all to go off of what you see. Like, it's deeper than that. There's layers to it. And that's the scary part about cancel culture is that, you know, just a couple of strangers online, it can brew into a big angry mob. And next thing you know, your whole life is just gone down the toilet.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And I'm fortunate that that's never really happened to me, but I've seen so many stories online from large or small scales. And I think that like companies and people can use cancel culture as a way to just damage a person, even if they don't actually feel offended by it.
Sure.
Because people nowadays, in my opinion, they've become so reactive to things and it's so easy to trigger a person. It's to a point where, you know, if a large company wanted to damage their competitor, I don't think this is a good thing to do, but they could just orchestrate something. And then because people are so reactive, you just have to like almost like, I'm not sure what the expression is, but like spark a fire. And then, and then everyone will just like be the gasoline to make it blow up. So I think what makes it so dangerous is that nowadays people don't spend enough time investigating. They are so quick to come to a conclusion that almost always your first guess about something is almost always wrong. People should like take their thoughts a step further and actually try and understand the situation before going for like a quick response and just cancel, because it can be pretty
turning into like bullying. It's literally bullying. And we're talking about in school, we learn these things like cyberbullying, but that's all people do now is just cyberbully one another.
And I saw like close, kind of the same thing where somebody that was more famous on Twitter, there was a photo posted of a bunch of older rappers and their wives, and a girl quoted it saying, and none of them are married to dark-skinned women. And then one of the rappers, I don't want to say who it was because I don't remember, and I don't want that to be like attack him.
But like protecting yourself.
But he quoted it like coming at her, and then all of his fans started attacking this girl, called her parents' jobs, called her job, like found out where she lives.
They doxed her.
All these things because
they don't see the people. That's
but it's like she didn't even say anything.
Yeah.
So he was just upset because she stated a fact, and then all his fans were like, "We have to support him." So it was like, the defense squad pulled up, and then her whole life is in shambles, and she's tweeting going like, "They're calling my family, they're like calling my job, like people are showing up to my work."
Oh my God.
Just one thing, like, as you're explaining this, what this is like making me think of is people that are wrongfully convicted for crimes. I don't know why, I just see them as like cancel culture and being wrongfully convicted as being so similar, because sometimes it could be that there was a mistake, but a lot of times, and I guess this happened more in the past, where the investigation wasn't thorough enough, or maybe a prosecutor just wanted a quick win. So they'll convict a person, and then 10 years later you find out that they never did it. But by then it's like they lost everything.
It's like you're tainted. If you search the person, you probably see all of that.
The damage is irreversible.
And it is similar because like the jury's basing it off of what they see, just kind of like what's in front of them, and
the world is your jury in this case.
What's that expression? Court of public opinion?
Something like that.
The parallels.